The man was starving, but he only dared to order a small-sized pork cutlet rice bowl because the large portion in this restaurant was really huge and could not be finished by less than 3 or 5 people. The first time he came here, he didn't know this and almost got himself into trouble. That day, the man was very hungry and went to the restaurant. He saw the customer next to him eating a pork cutlet rice bowl. Although it looked like a big portion, it was still too small for the man. So he decided to order a large portion of pork cutlet rice bowl. Everyone was shocked. The waiter wanted to suggest he order a small one, but the man refused angrily. So the waiter had no choice but to bring him the large portion. The man was shocked. He thought it was because of the different levels of the restaurant. So he quickly looked at the menu and found out that the customer next to him was eating a small portion for women. At that moment, the waiter came over with a camera. It turned out that everyone who challenged the large portion of pork cutlet rice bowl had to be photographed and the photos would be hung in the middle of the shop. No one had ever finished it. The man had no choice but to accept the challenge. He picked up his chopsticks and began to eat. Soon he finished the pork cutlet, but it appeared again from below. As soon as he finished it, it appeared again. It turned out that there were 3 layers of pork cutlet in this large portion. The waiter wanted to persuade him to give up, but the man still tried his best to eat it all. He was so full that he almost threw up. So this time, the man would definitely not be fooled again. But just as the man was drinking water, the fat man next to him ordered a large portion. Although the waiter tried to stop him, the fat man patted his stomach and said he was fine. As expected, the large portion was still very big. The man proudly said that the fat man didn't read the menu carefully and it was too late to regret now. At that moment, the waiter brought the camera. When the fat man knew they had to take a photo, he was very nervous. This almost made the man laugh. Just as he was about to see the fat man make a fool of himself, he suddenly felt something was wrong. The fat man was staring at him. The man looked at his own photo of victory and instantly understood the fat man's intention. Sure enough, the fat man wanted to share it with him. The man angrily scolded him, saying that the fat man's appetite was smaller than a dog's and he even needed help to eat a bowl of pork cutlet rice. However, before the fat man could get angry, the man's small portion of pork cutlet rice was served. Seeing this, the fat man immediately made fun of the man. The man was very angry and changed his meal to a large portion of pork cutlet rice. In this way, what was supposed to be an ordinary lunch turned into a battle between them. In the end, the man painfully returned to the office and the fat man sat in the car holding his stomach. Neither of them was able to complete the challenge.